This is Ken Latham, the design guy, signing on. Marcus, Christina, I am going to give you an update on the elevations. Main thing I'm looking at here was the grading. So when I come in here and we start looking at this, and what I did is I laid your house out onto the plat. So I laid your house out onto the plat. So this is what we had from the surveyor. So, and what I've done is gone in and put the roads in, put the driveways in, put that little road beside that house in, put a shed in the back. Don't know that that's the style that you have, just trying to give us some semblance of what's going on. We've got the deck on the back. So I'm going to flip back over to the camera. And grading wise, what I was looking at is out at the front at the road, they were calling that as being 98 feet as an elevation height. And then as we get back in farther, they were calling that to be 96-foot elevation height. And then closer back to the house, they were calling that as 94-foot elevation height. Again, let me go back in and look here. This is what I was talking about. 98 out by the road, which would be here also. Then 96 as we get in a little bit farther, and then 94 back towards the house. That's what this line is here coming through, is showing that 94 feet. This would be the 96 feet. And what we had talked about was doing some filling. So essentially what I'm looking at doing is where you were digging this basement out, is bringing fill dirt into the front and basically bringing this up to 90, somewhere between 95 to 96 foot, right in that area, which at that point would give us the steps that I am showing here. So as we zoom on into that, these grades are going to be pretty close based on what you've given me, as long as they can get that fill out of that basement and brought around to the front. So I bring that out to the side. Again, this road is laid in straight over top of the survey, so that's going to be pretty close for where the road is. We do end up picking up some extra height here in the front, just from where we were trying to bring it up out of the ground to keep from having to bury it in the back any more than we need it to. Now, the grading for that road on the back, I'm not going to say is exact there. I'm just trying to resemble what we're looking at. And as I was looking at the 3D of this into Google Earth, it really wasn't that much different. So I drag this over. We'll take a look at that real quick. Because that's where you got those steps coming down. You get the mound of dirt that you were talking about through here. So this road is what I've got laid in. And height wise, once we get past that wall, it doesn't really matter what I have. So back to here. Bring this back around. I have not laid in the actual structure for the screen porch, but what I was looking at doing was an A roof over top of that screen porch, and then of course we'd have the columns in from there as well. Gable wall. Then as we zoom into the back here, what I'm looking at is they've cut the dirt out. This window is 80 inches off the floor, which should be the same height as the door. So that'd be the same height as what we are here. And then coming in and putting concrete in for at least a portion, if not all the way down. I did bring this retaining wall back off of the corner. And I was looking at going ahead and running the stone up, keeping it where that foundation was on the side. Let's zoom back out here. Just trying to keep the stone up high as it comes around, and we'll have it capped, and then it would turn to come down that back and then drop once we hit the retaining wall. We can discuss that some more. And then if we go to that floor plan and just, I'm going to jump to that basement area, and when we go in here and do a rear view of that wall, as we've done a rear view of that wall, the slab outside is going to be about 4 inches lower than what the slab is on the inside. I've set this up to where we are 8 foot inside height. This wall is going to be about 16 inches off the floor. This window is a 4'6" window, so that's about where we would be off the floor there. By having the masonry wall up to a certain height keeps you from getting splashback. This wall can go back closer to the ground, but typically you're going to need to have at least 8 inches anyway. So at that point, I'm just looking and saying maybe we should just keep the 16 would be my suggestion. Then back over to the elevations. One thing that I would like to discuss with you is the grill patterns for these windows. Now, let's see what you're looking to run for those. You've given me pictures of a few different things, so just trying to get an idea of what it is that you like. Whether you want to go with the prairie style grill, or if you want to go with the 4-piece, just the 2/2 grill only in the top. So that's one you can get back with me and let me know. I did put the window into the bedroom at the end just so we could get an idea of what was going on with that. Very good. This is Ken Latham, the design guy, signing off. I'll be waiting to hear back from you. Have a wonderful day.